Frooglesim videos are powered by Jetline Systems.
Hello YouTube, this is Frugal and this is the Frooglesim news for today, Thursday, March the 18th. Thursday is the new time slot, by the way, for the Frooglesim news. I've been struggling to find a groove that I can get back into after moving back to the United Kingdom. This is it. So from now on, the news show will be on Thursdays. Let's get started. First up, the JustFlight Arrow 3 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. JustFlight's PA-28R Arrow 3, previewed on the last news show, has now released for Microsoft Flight Sim. Developed by the in-house team, this is based on extensive research with a Connington-based Arrow. It features 4K textures with PBR, custom animations, a built-in tablet EFB, it's not actually an EFB but it looks like it, for configuring the aircraft state, an accurate IFR suite including a rendition of the Piper Auto Control 3B autopilot, and accurate sounds inside and out recorded from the real aircraft. All sounds are positional as well, which really shines when flying in VR. JustFlight's Arrow 3 for Microsoft Flight Simulator is available right now from the JustFlight site for £29.99. Next up, Aeroplane Heaven's Spitfire Mark 5B for Microsoft Flight Sim. Aeroplane Heaven's latest aircraft, in fact one of their first aircraft for Microsoft Flight Sim, covers the Spitfire Mark 5B. It features a full set of animations, including the pilot putting on the oxygen mask at the right altitude. You can even remove the engine covers and service hatches. Also has accurate gear retraction animations, PBR textures, stunning modeling, and includes simulation of the gravity-fed carbs. Spitfire, as many people don't know, didn't like flying upside down. Aeroplane Heaven's Spitfire Mark 5B is due to release soon. No idea of a price or an actual release date just yet, but do check out the video and the Facebook post from Aeroplane Heaven linked in the show notes below. Sticking with Spitfires, Flying Iron's Spitfire for Microsoft Flight Sim. Flying Iron's latest product is the Spitfire for Microsoft Flight Sim, covering the LF Mark 9C. Now this features an immaculate model from Heritage Flight Simulations, with Flying Iron claiming it is a perfect replica of the real deal down to the smallest details. Attention to detail also extends to the sounds. All sounds were recorded from the real aircraft by a professional audio engineer. The flight model is accurate and adapted from the XPlane 11 version to build a model that feels right and apparently flies by the numbers, and the product also features realistic startup as well as failures. Flying Iron's Spitfire is available now from their website, linked in the show notes below, for $35 Australian. Back over to JustFlight now and the JustFlight Hawk T1A Advanced Trainer for Microsoft Flight Sim. JustFlight have been posting updates on their upcoming conversion of the Hawk T1A from prepared and FSX to MSFS. Now this is another product from the internal development team, and again it features 4K textures with PBR, as well as static weaponry for all supported weapon types. It also includes a full and working avionics suite, as well as the tablet EFB for configuring the aircraft state. No news of a release date or a price just yet, but head over to the link in the show notes below for more screenshots and to stay abreast of development. Next up, INDIAFOXTECHO's T45C GOSHAWK. Seems developers are all in sync these days. No sooner has JustFlight released information about the Hawk than INDIAFOXTECHO released their T45 GOSHAWK. The GOSHAWK is a highly modified version of the Hawk used by the US Navy as an aircraft carrier capable trainer. INDIAFOXTECHO's GOSHAWK features stunning visual modeling inside and out, functional MFDs and HUD, true-to-life checklists, a sound package recorded from the real aircraft, and, in quotes, a well-behaved modern flight model. INDIAFOXTECHO's GOSHAWK for Microsoft Flight Sim is available right now from SimMarket, linked in the show notes below, for €30. Next up, this one's a surprise, the Fly Inside Bell 47 for Microsoft Flight Sim. Fly Inside, the people that first brought us VR in XPlane and FSX, made a surprise announcement on the Flight Sim forums in that they've been working on a Bell 47 helicopter. This is most surprising because MSFS doesn't support rotary aircraft at all. So, Fly Inside developed their own flight model simulating realistic control response, ground effect, transverse flow, torque and yaw, and auto rotation, among other things. The aircraft will also fully support accurate helicopter controls if you have them, with a manual throttle control, but if you don't have them, you can use an auto governor and your standard HOTAS or joystick. Videos are due to release soon, showcasing the flight model and the aircraft, but in the meantime, head over to the Microsoft Flight Sim forums to see all the screenshots in their full glory, linked in the show notes below. Over to XPlane Now, and VSKYLABS RUTAN or RUTAN Model 158 project for XPlane. VSKYLABS' latest covers a unique aircraft, the RUTAN Model 158. Now this is a twin-engine racer with a unique twin-boom look. It features an advanced flight model, a detailed simulation of the PT6 turboprop engines, and in-depth system simulations including fuel, electrical, lighting, bleed air, fire protection, pneumatics, pressurization, and much, much more. The aircraft is of course also VR ready. VSKYLABS' RUTAN Model 158 project includes an FMOD sound set as well as a 50-page manual which you can actually download from their website without having to buy the aircraft. Do check out the vskylabs.com link in the show notes below for more information. Next up, COWANSIM's 500E for XPlane. The latest helicopter from COWANSIM covers the 500E light utility helicopter. This features realistic flight dynamics, 4K textures with PBR, custom 3D instruments, and tons of custom animations and an FMOD sound set. It also includes detailed night lighting and window rain effects. For those with slightly less powerful PCs, COWANSIM's 500E for XPlane also includes a model with 2K textures. It is available right now from the XPlane.org store for $24.95. And finally this week, INISIMULATIONS 300 Beluga ST on the line for XPlane. INISIMULATIONS have released their long-awaited A300 Beluga on the line for XPlane. This models the FMS in the Beluga with full support for SIDS and stars as well as custom LNAV, and features an overhauled autoflight system to accurately reflect the way the mighty whale behaves, along with an accurate flight model in general. It includes custom stalling behavior, 4K textures with PBR, 6 different cargo options, each visually modeled, and tons of custom animations as well as an authentic FMOD sound set. It also includes a performance calculator, interactive cargo loading, and much more. INISIMULATIONS A300 Beluga even ships with a route network guide showing you the routes the real deal flies if you fancy replicating some of them for yourself. INISIMULATIONS A300 Beluga ST on the line for XPlane is available right now for £44.99 from the inibuilds.com site, linked in the show notes below. That's it for this week's rather bumper news show. Bumper because I missed the last 2 weeks, but as I said at the beginning of this show, part of the reason for that is finding a new schedule. The news show from now on will always be on a Thursday. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. My name is Frugal, and I will see you all very soon.